Did you know that one simple daily habit could quietly protect you from up to 90% of the most common diseases after 60? Sounds unbelievable, right? But more and more studies and real-life experience are proving it. It's not your genes or your medications that define your health. It's your habits. As we age, we're often told what not to do. Don't eat this. Don't move that way. Don't forget your pills. But what if someone told you there are gentle things you can do, things that might sharpen your memory, lower your cancer risk, clear your blood vessels, and help you feel like yourself again? Today's video shares 6 simple habits that can bring real change. You won't need a gym, no expensive machines. Just a few small shifts in your daily routine, and your body will begin to respond. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Let me know your city or country in the comments. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss what's coming next. Now let's begin. Habit number 1. Drink water. First thing in the morning. A small act with a big impact. Among all the things you can do for your health after 60, this might be the simplest and yet the most overlooked. Drink a full glass of water as soon as you wake up. It sounds so ordinary, doesn't it? But the truth is, most people skip it. Your body goes 6 to 8 hours without water during sleep. Your heart-brain joints, they all function through the night in a mild state of dehydration. And that dry start sets off a chain of trouble. Thicker blood, slower circulation, foggy thinking, poor digestion, and higher inflammation. Your heart has to pump harder. Your brain gets less oxygen. And your liver and kidneys, your natural detox systems, can't do their job properly. Over time, this raises the risk of kidney stones, urinary infections, even bladder and colon cancer. But here's the good news. Drinking 1 or 2 glasses of clean water in the morning can completely change the way your body starts the day. It helps flush out waste, loosens stiff joints, boosts energy, and jump-starts your metabolism. If you often wake up with tight knees or achy hands, water might be all you need. Some people add lemon or sea salt. That's fine. But plain water works beautifully too. What matters most is consistency. Don't wait until after coffee or breakfast. Drink your water first, every single morning. I remember Mr. Walter, 84 years old. He had been dealing with high blood pressure and fatigue for years. After a checkup, his doctor suggested just one change: drink a glass of water right after waking up. That's all he did, nothing else. 3 months later, his blood pressure dropped and he felt sharper. He smiled and said, "I thought I was getting old. Turns out I was just dried out." Sometimes the solution isn't complicated. We've just been ignoring it. Ask yourself tomorrow morning, have I given my body what it needs? A single glass of water may not feel powerful, but over time it absolutely is. If you're still here, type water in the comments to let me know you're with me. Next, we'll talk about a habit that doesn't even require sitting down. Just your own 2 feet. Habit number 2. Daily brisk walking. A gentle way to rebuild your body. If there were a magic pill that could improve memory, protect your heart, balance, blood sugar, and lower cancer risk, would you take it? That pill exists, and it's called walking. Not running, not climbing stairs. Just walking, every single day with intention. 15 to 30 minutes of brisk walking can do more than you think. Because walking isn't just about moving your legs. It's about getting your entire body working in rhythm again. When you walk, blood flows stronger, oxygen travels farther, and joints stay lubricated. Your muscles begin to draw sugar from your bloodstream, an amazing benefit for those managing diabetes or insulin resistance. But walking goes even deeper. One of the greatest benefits, especially for seniors, is its impact on the brain. Studies show that walking regularly increases the size of the hippocampus, the part of the brain tied to memory. That means you remember names, better keep track of appointments, and feel more mentally clear. It doesn't stop there. Daily walking has also been linked to lower risks of colon, breast, and uterine cancer. How? It helps regulate hormones, lowers inflammation, and boosts immune surveillance, your body's ability to detect and destroy problem cells early. But here's the key: it has to be purposeful. A stroll through the grocery store isn't enough. You need to swing your arms, breathe a little deeper. Aim for a pace that makes you slightly out of breath, but still able to talk. If you can go outside, fresh air and natural light amplify the benefits. But indoors is fine too. What matters is showing up every day. I remember Helen, 77, who started walking after her doctor mentioned her cholesterol was creeping up. At first, she just went around the block. But within weeks, she was sleeping better, smiling more, and even doing crossword puzzles again, something she had stopped because of brain fog. Walking helped her reconnect with her own mind. There's something powerful about choosing to move your own body. As we age, it can feel like life is taking things away. Walking gives something back. If you're still watching, comment 2 below to let me know you're walking this journey with me. Coming up, we'll explore a habit that requires no movement at all, just your breath. And it may be one of the most healing things you've never tried. Habit number 3. Deep breathing and quiet stillness. The most underrated healing habit. In a world that rarely slows down, the idea of sitting quietly and doing nothing might seem pointless. But it's actually one of the most powerful things you can do to support your health, especially after 60. We're talking about deep breathing and stillness. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day. No movement, no equipment. Just your breath. When you breathe slowly and deeply into your belly, not just your chest, you activate what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's rest and repair mode. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol, it slows your heart rate, it reduces inflammation throughout the body. And chronic inflammation is at the core of so many conditions: cancer, arthritis, dementia, and more. Here's the thing. Even when life looks calm on the outside, many seniors walk around with a quiet kind of stress. Worrying about health, family, money, loneliness. This kind of low-grade tension builds up silently, and it shows up in your body, in your blood vessels, your immune system, your memory. But when you breathe deeply, you interrupt that cycle. You tell your body you're safe now. It's okay to heal. Try this. Breathe in slowly for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Then breathe out for 4 counts. Repeat for a few minutes in a quiet place. You'll feel your body begin to settle. Your mind will soften. It's not meditation. It's not about being perfect. It's just about letting your body rest for a moment fully. Now add mindfulness. That simply means noticing your thoughts without judgment. Let them come and go. like clouds in the sky. When you pair mindfulness with deep breathing, it's like giving your brain a gentle rinse, a mental reset. I remember Mr. Thomas, 82, who had lived with high blood pressure for over a decade. Medications helped a little but left him drained. His granddaughter taught him a breathing routine, 10 minutes every morning before breakfast. At first he thought it was silly. But after 2 months, his blood pressure improved. His mood lightened, and he began reading again, something he hadn't done in years. What changed? Just his breath. No magic, just biology. Deep breathing stimulates your vagus nerve, the line of communication between your brain and your major organs. This improves digestion, balances your heart rate, lowers inflammation. A small act, but a deeply healing one. If you're still with me, comment, breathe below. Let's remind ourselves to pause. Coming up, a habit that feels completely different, cool to the touch, but warm in the way it awakens the body. Habit number 4. Cold water exposure. A gentle wake-up for the body and mind. It might sound uncomfortable at first, but cold water exposure is quietly becoming one of the most respected tools in the world of healing and longevity. And you don't need to jump in an ice bath. Just a quick rinse in cool water, a splash on your face, hands, or a short burst of cold at the end of your shower can spark powerful changes inside you. Here's how it works. When cold water touches your skin, your body goes into a controlled stress response. Your blood vessels constrict, then open up wide. This improves circulation, flushes out waste, and boosts alertness. It also triggers the release of norepinephrine, a natural chemical that reduces inflammation and lifts your mood. Simply put, cold water wakes your system up. And that's something modern life doesn't do very well. We've become used to constant warmth, heated homes, warm blankets, hot showers. But too much comfort can make the body less resilient. Cold water reminds the body how to adapt. It teaches your system to handle stress better, strengthens blood vessels, and activates your lymphatic system, the internal plumbing that moves out toxins. Research shows that regular cold exposure is linked to lower inflammation, stronger immunity, and even fewer symptoms of depression. You don't need to go extreme. Try ending your warm shower with just 15 seconds of cool water. Or splash your face and neck in the morning with cold water from the tap. Start small. Be consistent. I think of Dorothy, 76, who struggled with morning joint pain and brain fog. Her grandson suggested cold rinses. She laughed. "That's for young people," she said. But she gave it a try. Just 30 seconds of cold water at the end of her shower. Within 2 weeks, she felt sharper. Her knees moved easier. Her mood was lighter. It felt like a reset, she said. Not just physically, but emotionally too. That's the beauty of cold water. It doesn't punish. It wakes up. And for aging bodies, that gentle push is often all it takes. There's even evidence that cold exposure increases brown fat, a type of fat that helps burn energy and regulate blood sugar. For seniors worried about weight or diabetes, that's a real bonus. If this resonates with you, comment cold, so I know you're ready to shake off the sluggishness. Next, we'll return to the breath, this time with a daily ritual that has the power to heal from the inside out. It's simple, it's free, and it's waiting for you. Habit number 5. Intentional breathing, a daily ritual to heal from within. You breathe every day. But have you ever really paid attention to how you breathe? For most people over 60, breathing becomes shallow, quick, and mostly in the chest. It happens without us noticing, and it keeps the body in a subtle, constant state of stress. But with just a few minutes of intentional deep breathing each day, you can shift that pattern completely. This habit takes no equipment, no special skill. Just 5 to 10 minutes, and it can transform how you feel, think, and sleep. We're talking about deep diaphragmatic breathing. That means breathing deeply into your belly, not your chest. When you do this slowly and with focus, your body shifts into the parasympathetic state. That's the state of calm, the state where healing happens. It lowers cortisol, improves oxygen flow, balances your heart rhythm. It helps your brain, your digestion, your immune system all function more smoothly. Chronic shallow breathing does the opposite. It tells your body to stay alert, stay ready. And that means inflammation, tension, fatigue. But with deep breathing, you flip that switch. One simple practice is the 4-7-8 technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale slowly for 8. Repeat for a few minutes. Let your body settle. I think of George 81, who struggled with short-term memory loss and sleep problems. He tried supplements, avoided caffeine, even did puzzles, but nothing helped. His daughter suggested this breathing method. At first he thought it was silly, but within a week he was falling asleep faster. After a month, he could remember phone numbers without writing them down. And after 3 months, his blood pressure dropped without changing his medication. There's science behind it. Deep breathing helps the brain stay flexible, what scientists call neuroplasticity. It also gently massages your organs. Every breath from the diaphragm nudges your liver, kidneys, and gut. That means better digestion, better absorption of nutrients, and faster recovery. But more than anything, deep breathing helps you reconnect with your own body. Many seniors feel disconnected, as if their body no longer listens. But when you take a moment each day to breathe deeply, to feel the breath move in and out, it's a way of saying, I'm still here, and this body still matters. You don't need fancy classes or tools, just a quiet space, a comfortable seat, and a willingness to be present. If you're breathing with me right now, comment, breathe deep, so I know you're in this with me. Now, let's turn to a habit that often gets overlooked, but may be the foundation of everything else. It begins not in the morning, but at night. Habit number 6, consistent sleep and wake times. Rebuilding health through rhythm. Many people over 60 believe poor sleep is just part of getting older. But what if the real problem isn't how long you sleep, but when you sleep? One of the most powerful things you can do for your health is go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. Your body runs on an internal clock, a 24-hour rhythm called the circadian rhythm. It controls your alertness, hormone release, digestion, immune response, and even brain performance. But as we age, this rhythm can get disrupted. Late-night TV, random naps, irregular bedtimes. And when your rhythm is off, everything suffers. Your memory, your energy, even your blood pressure and blood sugar. But when you restore your rhythm by sleeping and waking at the same time every day, your body begins to repair itself. Melatonin, your natural sleep hormone, gets released properly. Cortisol, your daytime energy hormone, becomes balanced again. Your brain starts clearing out waste more efficiently, especially during deep sleep. That means better focus, sharper memory, and lower risk of cognitive decline. I remember Nancy, 78, who had struggled with restless nights and groggy mornings for years. She tried pills, herbal teas, warm baths. Nothing worked. Then her grandson, a health science student, gave her one simple suggestion. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, every day, even if you had a bad night. She followed it. At first, it was hard, but after 3 weeks, she started waking up on her own. She felt more energetic. Her arthritis flares improved. All without changing her diet or medication. That's the power of rhythm. When your body knows what to expect, it works better. Your heart, your digestion, your mood, your mind. It's like resetting your health every night. So how do you start? Pick a bedtime that allows for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Avoid heavy meals and screens an hour before bed. Try a bedtime ritual, soft music, stretching, or a calm book. Let your body learn that sleep is coming. If this speaks to you, comment "sleep" below, so I know you're ready to honor your rhythm. Up next, let's bring it all together. Everything you've just learned can reshape your life one gentle step at a time. Conclusion: you hold more power than you think. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious about health. You're committed to living well. And that matters more than you know. We've talked about 6 daily habits. A glass of water in the morning. A walk with purpose. A few minutes of quiet breathing. A splash of cold to wake the body. Breath work to calm the system. And a regular bedtime to restore your rhythm. Each habit is simple, gentle, easy to overlook. But together they create a foundation for something extraordinary. Because as we age, the narrative we're given is often about loss. What we can't do, what we've missed, what's too late. But that's not the whole story. In fact, some of the most vibrant, fulfilled seniors I've met are the ones who chose to make small changes. Not to chase youth, but to honor the life they still have. That's what these habits are about. Energy, clarity, dignity. One choice at a time. So maybe today you start with water. Or a 5-minute walk. Or simply going to bed on time. Each step builds momentum. And with every good choice, your body listens. Your mind responds. Your confidence returns. You start to feel like you again. Not the version shaped by age or illness, but the one rooted in purpose and presence. I've seen it happen. A man in his 80s who added fermented foods and felt his mood lift. A woman who began daily stretching and felt her knees open again. People who thought it was too late but changed anyway. Because it's never too late. Your body was made to heal. Your mind can rewire. And your spirit is still strong. The real question isn't whether change is possible. It's whether you'll give yourself permission to try. You don't have to be perfect. Just willing. Willing to listen. Willing to care. Willing to begin again. If today's video spoke to you, leave a comment and share which habit you'll start with. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so we can keep growing together. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you feel seen, respected, and encouraged. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. You deserve it.